So today, me and Reed are out here and we are working on the Amanti. So we're gonna be working on this, trying to drain the coolant and moving it up into the driveway. We're also fixing the truck because the door handles stopped working. Toyota thing. Currently, Reed is taking the door panel off. Just a couple screws in there. I forget, you pretty much know like everything about this truck, right?
Yeah.
Because you've been doing this for so long on it.
I'm gonna shut it and see.
No, I mean, I just did this and we'll be able to tell if it opens it when you pull the handle. Nope.
We'll try shutting it. Maybe because it was locked. I mean, that feels better.
No release on the mechanism, but we can try it again. I'm just scared to close it and then it won't.
Well, I know how to open it, so it's all
Okay,
good.
sweet.
It opens fine.
Wait, did it even close all the way? Oh, hell yes. I can use the door now. It doesn't open from the outside still.
Yeah, I think the door handle itself is cheap plastic that broke.
Okay, cool.
That's happened repeatedly. I'm
gonna try to get billet aluminum ones.
That's kind of crazy. I didn't even know if they make that.
Yeah. All right, so working now. Huzzah.
Yep.
Oh my glob. We have fixed her. High five, brother. That's what I'm thinking. I think the wire runs through this part, right? But on the other side, like right back here, doesn't this connect to something that pulls that same wire?
Yeah, I think so.
Let's just fuck around with it, see if we can do anything. So after we finish up with this, the plan is for the Amanti to get moved right up to here. She is currently not running anymore, but we do have a ratchet strap, and I'm either gonna tow her with the truck or I'm gonna tow her with my lawnmower because I have a riding mower. Hey, buddy. Hi. It's broken.
Yeah.
God damn it. We are going to jerry rig a door handle so that the outside works because I do need to get into the car without having been inside the car first. The Tyler truck. Golf. Sweet. Ah, okay. All right, Reed, for the people, tell them what you're doing. You're working some magic here.
So I think I can attach it to this thing, which pushes the thing down, which opens the door. And attach a zip tie. If I can just get this handle off, I can put a zip tie through here and you just pull it down and it works.
Sounds expertise. I was at a client's house the other day and we met on their like back porch, and then I went to go get in my car afterwards and they stayed on their back porch and they were like within clear eyesight of my car, and I like had to crawl through the back window. and I looked at them and I was like, please just ignore this. So this is the temp fix until we can get a billet aluminum. It works. That was weird.
Yeah.
Well, it opened. I'm happy. It's ratchet, but it works. And worst case scenario. Very nice.
Is it heavy?
It's just awkward.
Yeah.
I always feel special needs when I take a hood off of a car. All right, so we got the hood off. Bumpers next. Headlight too. And then the radiator front support. Hey Stu, you coming to help us? Reed taking off those bumper bolts. I am currently taking off the front bumper bolts that are not connected to the frame. Excuse me, sir, could you please tell me what is wrong with this car? Can you diagnose the engine? You're gonna have to check that out for sure. He's a professional in the diagnosis. All right, so majority of the bumper bolts are out. Reed is finishing up those last ones. So what we can do is to start to peel away the bumper from the actual car. All right, so this clip right here, do you see how there's little frets that have gone in and expanded and won't come out? So we have to take those clips and push them each in. There we go.
There's one. mind of the design.
Potentially one more bolt. It's literally the perfect fucking tool. All right, that actually should be everything this time. Remove these turn signals. That one doesn't really need to be connected. There you go. Feeling accomplished, huh? Oh, I fucking hate these things.
Yeah, and then I take this.
Here, I'll put pressure on that.
There we go.
There you go. Progress is being made. Look at that dude. Supervisor caught sleeping on duty. Caught snacking, caught slacking. So we've got the support, the top support for the radiator out. We've got a little bit of leakage going on here.
Some coolant leakage.
Some coolant leakage.
We got
Some oil leakage over here. Some major oil leakage on the engine.
probably why it's fucked.
I think that the valve cover gasket's blown. Or the head gasket even. The headlight of necessity. The headlight of wealth and prosperity. The headlight of needs clearing. Put this ish in the truck. All right, so the after shot, got all the parts we need. We will need to also pull this. That's pretty simple once we've got the bottom two bolts unmounted. They're actually ball joints. They're not even bolts. So we just gotta hammer them out and then we'll be able to pull this whole thing out. All right, now let's go start up the M3. Oh, my beautiful baby. Wow, very interesting. So beautiful. Oh, I love this car. This one is the pride and joy. I'm gonna leave her running, just let her warm up and stuff, then I'm gonna take her for a little spin. All right, so now I need to go get the tractor so that I can pull the Amanti. Alrighty, so I've got my tractor key, walking through my backyard now to my secondary shed where I keep a lot of the work tools and stuff. Here we are. Go ahead and unlock that. Love the Craftsman tractor.
Can I go for it a little bit?
Tractor pulling didn't work. We're gonna do it with the truck. I don't know why we didn't try that to begin with. Can you turn the wheel? All right, a little bit more. So right now I'm currently driving my truck around my backyard because we are going to take it out this side over here. Yeah, look at that. Awesome. And we've got the M3 here. Oh, so I'm gonna just back into this. All right, while you do this, I'm gonna run and fill up the M3 with some gas. Just let this guy go. Do a little pull. Woo, baby. Gotta love that inline six. S54 for the win, baby. Just to be clear, we were not even in sport. That was a light pull. Not much better than this life. Not much better than this life. Not much better than this life. I do love me my convertible. I know that people are haters of the vert because it's not as good on a track, but I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this is the last car I own that I would want to track. I would literally rather track my truck as a drift truck before I tracked this car. So let's give ourselves some noise. Currently, Reed has the radiator draining the antifreeze coolant, got all the bolts loose, and the only thing we need to disconnect now is this hose, right?
And this AC joint, which is corroded on there. Holy shit.
We put the big umbrella out so that we can shade ourselves from the sun. So we've been making some progress for sure. All right, so these lines are super corroded where the metal meets. And although we've taken the bolts off, pretty much stuck on there. I'm thinking we can hit it with the torch, dude. I'm telling you.
Okay, get the torch.
All right, this is a last case scenario. Cool. Get really hot. So I'm gonna torch it from right here, so that it avoids hitting on any of this plastic.
Torch it on
I
the...
might come down from up here.
Yeah,
to be
torch
honest.
it there and then torch
Well,
on
you
the
can't
bolt.
hold the torch upside down. That's the problem. So we have to try it from this angle first. Worst case scenario, it hits this.
Okay. Torch came out easily.
All right, so after about 10 minutes of smacking it with a hammer and heating it with a torch, I've heard enough cracking that I'm pretty confident. We're gonna be able to get it off.
Nice, that shit coming off. Nice. Damn, that shit was crazy.
Told you, torch. Now the only thing I'm worried about is that we might have made the threads a little bit notched from hitting it a few times, but we got it off and it's good. And that's just a bolt. Worst thing in the world, you just fucking snap this off, have Alex weld a new one on.
Okay, that should be fine.
It should be fine.
Holy shit.
You see how all of that white stuff, that's the stuff that we had to burn off that it was seized. All of this down here around it. The other one wasn't as bad as that one. This one must have had a little bit of a loose, like, I bet it was calcified. That's what it looks like to me, is calcification of the metal from the coolant. Damn, dude, we actually have a tool for it now.
True. There might be some coolant in there, so we'll see. Shouldn't be that good.
Tuck that back there like that. You will definitely want to put something over that, or like a towel in there or something. Yeah, go grab some water. I should be able to pull this for you. Everything's disconnected. All right, cool. All right, so we have everything that we want out of the car, except for, I'm pretty sure Reed also wants to take the transmission out of this car. At least just keep it as a spare. I've let everything drip into there. I made sure nothing dripped onto the driveway. We got a little mat. So I'm pretty happy. I think that this went overall very well. So we got to Reed's and we've got the parts here. Thanks to the trusty dusty Tacoma. Here is the Amanti we are saving. So once we put the hood on and the headlight on, pretty there. This is really where most of the damage is, and it looks really bad with that on. Fenders are fine. Panel gap is stock. Pretty sweet. How hype are you?
I'm hyped, but I'm exhausted. I'm hyped.
Yeah, I feel that. I guess I'll be nice and help you carry parts. Alright, and that was it for today's vlog, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you subscribe and like if you liked what you guys saw.